Hi book besties, let's talk about the Powerless Trilogy. Was I disappointed? Yes. Is it worth buying? I don't think so. So let's get into it. Let's start with the first book, Powerless. It started off so strong. I was so excited to read this. I put everything aside because this was so hyped up on Book Talk, on Booktube. I decided to grab it and see what all the hype was about. Powerless was great. I love the meet and greet with the two people who ended up falling in love. I think it's just how they met and what Paedyn had to go through, the trials. It was like the Hunger Games. It did remind me a lot of that, but the storyline was kind of different. We come to find that Paedyn is in these trials. She did not want to. She was elected by the people in the loot town. She ends up joining forces with people she did not expect. She lives in the castle while she's going through these trials, unaware of some truths that end up happening in the last book. As we continue on with Powerless, it is all about the trials. Will she survive? Who survives, who doesn't? Her and Kai end up working together through the trials, and that's kind of the gist of the first book. There is the banter, like I said, between Kai and Paedyn, and she ends up meeting his brother, Kit, and a lot of other side characters along the way. Then we get into Reckless. It was a cat and mouse game between Paedyn and Kai. She was banished and she was running for her life. Kai was after her due to Kit, and a lot of drama happened, the reasons why behind all of that. And she ends up hiding and crossing the desert lands into different towns she's never been in, unexpected to even survive. And that was Reckless. It was, like I said, a cat and mouse game between Kai and Paedyn, and finding some truths along the way. Then you have Fearless. Just gonna take a moment real fast just to... Fearless. It was very hard to read, to finish. I was highly disappointed. I gave actually Fearless 2 stars. I feel like there's a lot of coming out at the very end of a lot of secrets that you learn along the way, like who is Paedyn's real father, who is Paedyn's mom, because she was left on a doorstep of a parent that she thought was actually her dad and it never was. And then you come to find out the truth behind Kai's real dad, or like what happened to him, and realizing like who were they truly related, Kit and Kai. All these truths, there's more secrets I'm sure I'm not mentioning in this video, and I don't know, I feel like some of this stuff could have happened before she became royalty, if you know what I mean. If you've read it, you know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of things that should not have happened in this book and could have went in such a cool, like, it could have just went in a different way. I think that I would have preferred, and I don't know if I'm the only one out there, but I did read some reviews and people were pretty disappointed with the last book, and I gave Fearless 2 stars, so I'm pretty disappointed in the whole trilogy. I'm going to try my best not to listen to all these hyped up books that people are talking about, because I end up getting disappointed, and the books that aren't really hyped up I actually truly enjoy. So I'm going to go back to that. I did start The Institute by Stephen King, and I'm halfway through that. I started reading that as well as Fearless, and these 2 books are over 500 pages. I will give you a follow-up on The Institute as when I finish it, but the trilogy of the Powerless Trilogy, did not care for it. I really need to not listen to the hype of all these books that are coming out and just read what I already have on my shelf. And anyone who recommends books that you think I would like, I will listen, just not what's hyped all over Book Talk and YouTube and all of that, because I think I have a lot of good books already on my shelf that I haven't even read, and I would hope that the book community would like a mix of books instead of the same ones everyone's been reading. And I'm kind of want to be a part of that. I want to read some books that people maybe not have heard of and might want to pick up. That's where I'm at. I hope that's okay. Like I said, this trilogy really disappointed me. The first book was phenomenal. The rest was not. So if you were debating on even buying these, or I'm glad I got mine at the library because books are getting really expensive, And I would just say it just depends on what you're into. It depends. It really does. And I thought I was really going to like these books, and I ended up being truly disappointed. And it sounds like there's a lot of other good books out there that are more worth my time to read. And I'm gonna move forward in finishing the Institute and get back to you guys on that one so I can watch the shows. And that's all I have. If anyone has any comment, please comment below what you thought about the Powerless Trilogy, or if you're thinking about reading it and have any questions, please reach out. Don't mind answering anything. And please don't forget, I do have a link on my TikTok. There is a YouTube link that goes to my YouTube channel, and also goes to my Amazon book wish list if anyone would like to send books, or if you have a book in mind and you want to just let me know if you think I would like it, please comment below. And that is a wrap. Thank you so much. That is all I have for you today. Until next time, bye.